Guess what? I'm back. Oh man, I can't tell you how excited I am to start talking about Bitcoin again. It has been kind of my focus in for ever since I even discovered Bitcoin was to kind of help people get involved and do it in a way that they couldn't really get hurt or hurt themselves. And so I've always wanted to help people learn how to trade, how to navigate the emotions. I think people think I'm part robot because I can just deal with the insanity of watching your own money go up and down. There's almost nothing more emotional than that. So, but yeah, I was trying to do a couple of things to kind of help further that goal. But because of delays and other things, I finally got to a place where I can do a video and talk again. And I am looking forward to it. I've got some really cool plans and I'm excited for what's about to happen. So I wanted to fill you guys in. I wanted to tell you that I missed you a ton because it was definitely the highlight of my day to get all nerdy and talk about where we were headed and take the guesses and roll with it. So couple things. So since I did my last video, a lot has changed, and I've even become a better trader than before, and I've got lots of things to teach you guys and talk to you about. So that's really exciting. The other thing is I have a friend that he has created a little startup called cryptoinfluencers.com, and I've been kind of focusing some of my videos over there. So I've actually started. I've put in a few videos over there, and I'll put the link in the description so you guys can see where all that is. But I'm going to go ahead and put videos there and put videos here. But I became the lead investor in that in cryptoinfluencers.com. So I wanted to support that and kind of move on with that. But there is something really cool that I wanted to tell you guys about. So for about a month or so, I'm going to do a daily video and, everything except for Sunday because I don't do anything on Sunday. But I'm going to go ahead and give whatever information about the market, kind of where we're headed and all of that stuff. And it's really exciting because right now we're at a place where I believe we're at or near the bottom. I've placed my own trades expecting the bottom to be in, like that we're there. And so there's just some, the timing in the market is perfect. And so we're kind of to the place where everyone's a genius because any trade you make is probably going to be successful, and it has nothing to do with how smart you are and what a good crypto trader you are. It's just that time where things are just going to start moving up, or at least moving in a decent direction. Even if it's sideways, we've got some good upside ahead of us and limited downside. So the risk is beautiful right now. But anyway, so starting now is really going to be helpful. Talking about things as things are moving and kind of letting people know that a lot of the suffering of the crypto market has kind of gone its course. But anyway, this is what's so exciting. I am planning on doing a subscription service. So every week I'm still going to do a free video, and I want to, keep things real and keep things, moving along, talk about weekly close, other things like that. And so usually I'll be doing about a video every Monday once once I get things set up. But here's what's cool about it. So my normal videos, we just talk about where the market is and what's likely to happen and what interactions we have watching the structure change. But my subscription service that I'm creating is going to be very transparent. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of my, all of the, the pontification out of the way, and I'm actually going to show you my trades. So I'm actually going to do some live trading. I'm going to be opening up my playbook. So we're going to be that anyone who subscribes to that, they will see the decisions that I'm actually making. So the thought process behind my trades, how much I'm putting in, uh, how far I'm up or upside down. And this is what is so exciting about this. People sitting there pontificating about where the market's going, and the YouTube channels or other places where people just the channel exists for them to just look as smart as they possibly can. No, that's a dime a dozen. And everybody can talk out of both sides of their mouth, right? There are people that they'll say, "Hey, these are all the reasons why the market's going up, and these are all the reasons why the market's going down." And then they'll wait a few weeks, and if the market goes up, they go back and they play the clip of them predicting the market going up. And it's this whole charade of people chasing their tails. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my trades. Like, I'm on the hook for this, right? And I'll tell you what, nobody else is doing this. No one else has the guts to do it because either they suck at trading or they don't know how to like deal with when things go wrong. And that's the magic of being a good trader. Like, the people that subscribe to this, you want my trades to go the wrong way because you'll be able to see how I react to it. Like, how does a professional trader, somebody who makes a living trading, deal with their own money going down? It's super emotional for most people. And I think it would be like, that's the missing piece. Like, when people are learning how to trade, they learn about all the indicators, they learn about all these things, and then they still can't make money trading. And it's because of the things that nobody shows you, like the stuff that you never see. It's the things like, how much did you put in? Like, how much did you put at risk? What percentage of your portfolio are you playing with? What are you doing with, what's your plan B? What happens when things go wrong? And so it's going to be very, very eye-opening for a lot of people that there's just this mysterious black hole that people get as smart as they get. They've done all the research, they've studied how to trade, and there's this piece that nobody shows you. And it's because, you know what, it's tough. And, just recently there was on the news, there was a giant, it was ARK Investments. This is Kathy Wood and all these people that, that it's a hedge fund or a fund that is being traded by professionals, and they're doing all this research, and they sold Coinbase at the absolute bottom, and they lost hundreds of millions of dollars. And you're like, how could a company that's like fully like that is staffed with just experts, like how could they miss it so badly? And it's because every trade is a risk. There's your upside and there's your downside. And when you put your money into a position, things can go wrong. There are trades that I make that go upside down, but how do you frame it? How do you set your targets? How do you deal when things go wrong? Like, that is the magic. And there are companies that, they may have lost a lot of money, but they have diversification in place. They have more money that they can use in other places. There's just a lot of stuff that the regular small time investor just doesn't see. So it's going to be really cool. But yeah, you'll find out that right now, like almost all my positions are up, like, and not up a little. They're like up like 40-50%. I have a position that's up 130% this morning, and it's because of timing. It's because of patience. It's just all these things. So it's really cool. I'm excited to like really get into the weeds. And it's gutsy because, you know, things will go right, but things will go wrong. And there are times when I'll lose my money, and it'll be it'll be funny to watch from your guys' perspective. Like, let's see if he can see how much Calvin's gonna lose today. But so there's gonna be some serious entertainment value there, but it will be real. And so, um, anyway, why do I have the guts to do this? Because I'm good at it. I'm good at what I do. I'm a good trader, and life is just, you know, it's unbelievable how blessed I've been and where I've come. And I feel like the people that are serious and that are very interested in learning how to do this and do it well, there's a chance to get out of the mundane life, you know. I'm also going to do some other things. I'm probably going to do some like consulting and other stuff. So there might be, you know, stay tuned, but I've got plans for you know, different things. Like if you're a manager of a hedge fund, or you're managing a portfolio of a significant size or something like that, um, I'd be I'd be willing to you know, do one-on-one and consult with you and kind of look at where your risk exposure is and how things are playing out, where the trends are, you know, where things could go better. So some really cool stuff like that. You just have to remember, I'm not licensed. You know, the reason why I never got any licenses is because I want the freedom to do my own stuff. Like, I trade for a living, and I don't want to be licensed and held back, uh, where I have to prioritize other you know, investments in a certain way and whatever. I just want to have complete freedom. So you have to understand that's my, you know, I have no legal footing. This is essentially an entertainment and education channel, but I've made a pretty sweet life for myself trading, and I'm not a selfish person. I think there's a lot of people that could benefit from the things that I know and kind of how I deal with it. I mean, you can have two traders doing the exact same thing, and one is having a complete meltdown and can't sleep at night, and the other is, you know, totally comfortable. And I'm totally that guy. I'm the guy that sleeps at night. I only make a trade like once every few months. You know, it's nothing. You know, I wait for the market to make a decision. I decide to take a risk, and then I go to bed. You know, it's the whole thing, and I don't know if I can fully teach all of that, but you know, because that just, you know, sometimes it comes down to personality. A lot of times there's a you know, you want to get into trading, you learn how to do everything, but you just can't handle the emotions, and it's just, you shouldn't do it. You shouldn't trade because it is emotional, and if you can't handle the emotions, you'll make dumb mistakes, and then you'll lose money, and it's not worth it. So you just have to be one of those guys that buys Ethereum or Bitcoin and just does it on a regular basis, you know, DCA, dollar cost average in, and then just don't look at the price. You just keep buying no matter what it is, and you just keep going. Like, that's the best advice for someone that's like that. But there are people that love to get into the weeds, that really like to get down into the nitty gritties and the really nerdy types. And you're on my level. These are the people that that I like to surround myself with. So it's going to be fun. I'm just so excited. I'm probably going to do the subscription in probably a couple of months. So I'm going to do a daily video for the next couple of months or whatever until that gets going. And then I'll drop back all my normal free videos just for, you know, to like once a week. And then the subscription I'll just keep doing daily and talking about stuff. But I'll get way more into it. Like, you're gonna have to have a very nerdy personality to want to do what I'm doing. But I know that there are people out there. Anyway, it's so great to be back. I can't even tell you. I've been looking forward to this for a long time, and finally the stars have aligned, and I'm ready to kind of boots on the ground, really see if I can help you guys and and talk you through how to be successful. And if nothing else, we're going to enjoy the ride. So, anyway, I'm excited. We'll talk to you all soon.